Everyone thought he was chasing success. No one knew he was really running from shame. His name was Sadiq, a quiet young man who grew up on the edge of a busy African city. Their home was small, built from blocks that had been repaired many times. When it rained, water found its way inside. When money finished, they waited. Sadiq's father was a security guard. His mother sold food by the roadside. They worked hard, but it was never enough. Sadiq attended a public secondary school, wearing uniforms that had been altered too many times to look new. Every morning, he promised himself one thing: I will not live like this forever. At school, Sadiq noticed how life treated people differently. The students with money spoke loudly. They had smartphones, clean shoes, and confidence. Teachers listened to them more. Other students admired them. Online, things were even worse. Social media showed young men his age driving cars, living in fine apartments, and talking about making it. No one talked about how they started. Slowly, Sadiq began to feel embarrassed by his life. He stopped inviting friends home. He avoided conversations about parents or money. When his classmates talked about future plans, he stayed quiet. Poverty was not just around him anymore. It was inside his thoughts. One day, Sadiq met Kelvin, a former student who had dropped out of school and now seemed successful. Kelvin wore nice clothes and always had cash. Kelvin noticed Sadiq's silence and said, "You're smart. Why are you wasting your life in that school?" He talked about quick opportunities, small online jobs, middleman deals. Nothing illegal, he said, just smart moves. At first, Sadiq refused, but the pressure did not stop. At home, his mother struggled to pay bills. His father looked tired every night. At school, fees were increased. Sadiq wanted to help. More than that, he wanted to escape the feeling of being poor, so he said yes. Sadiq began missing classes. He told his parents he was staying late to study. Instead, he followed Kelvin around offices and internet cafes, helping with tasks he did not fully understand. Money started coming, small amounts, but more than he had ever held before. He bought a new phone. He changed his clothes. People noticed. For the first time, Sadiq felt seen. But peace did not come with the money. He started lying easily. His grades dropped. His parents trusted him, but he avoided their eyes. Kelvin asked for more commitment. "School will slow you down," he said, and Sadiq believed him. One afternoon, everything stopped. Kelvin disappeared. Phones went off. Accounts were frozen. Sadiq was called to an office and questioned about activities he barely understood. Though he was released, the shame followed him home. His school sent a letter. He had missed too many classes. Suspension was unavoidable. That night, his father sat quietly, holding the letter. His mother cried, not loudly, just enough to show pain. No one shouted, and that hurt more than anger. Sadiq realized something then. He was not running toward success. He was running away from patience. Sadiq returned to school after his suspension. He apologized to his teachers. Some did not trust him. Others watched carefully. At home, things did not magically improve. Money was still tight. The house was still small. But Sadiq stayed. He focused on his studies again. He worked part-time honestly, helping a local shop owner after school. The pay was small, but it was clean. Progress came slowly. Very slowly. Yet, this time, Sadiq was not ashamed of the pace. The lesson of this story is simple. Running from poverty without patience can lead you into deeper trouble. Success that comes too fast often demands a price you are not ready to pay. Growth takes time. And there is no shame in starting small. Sometimes, the fate we meet is not punishment. It is a lesson calling us back to the right path.